What if I told you that one political party has reshaped the entire direction of a nation of 1.4 billion people? What if the story of modern India is no longer about multiple voices but about one dominant force? And now in 2026, with shocking developments in West Bengal, the question is louder than ever. Has the BJP truly taken over India? To understand today, we must go back to 2014. The year when Narendra Modi led the Bharatiya Janata Party to a historic victory. It wasn't just an election win. It was a shift in mindset. For decades, India had been dominated by coalition politics, where power was shared and decisions were negotiated. But 2014 changed everything. A strong leader. A clear majority. A new narrative, development, nationalism, and decisive governance. And then came 2019, an even bigger victory. The BJP wasn't just a party anymore, it had become a movement. After securing power at the center, the BJP didn't stop. It expanded, state by state. From Uttar Pradesh to Gujarat, from Karnataka to Assam. The party built a powerful organizational structure, combining grassroots workers, digital outreach, and strong leadership. Opposition parties began to weaken. Internal conflicts, lack of leadership, and inconsistent messaging made it difficult for them to compete. The BJP's strategy was clear. Win elections. Control narrative. Strengthen presence everywhere. And for a long time, it worked almost perfectly. The Bengal battle, a symbolic war. But there was one state that stood as a stronghold against BJP's dominance. West Bengal. Led by Mamata Banerjee and her party, All India Trinamool Congress, Bengal became more than just a state election. It became a symbolic battlefield. The BJP poured massive resources into the state. Campaigns intensified. Leaders from across India joined rallies. The message was clear. If BJP wins Bengal, it completes its national dominance. But the results shocked many. Mamata Banerjee held her ground. For years, Bengal remained one of the few states where BJP could not fully establish control. The 2026 twist, what changed? Now comes the turning point, 2026. Political equations are shifting again. New alliances are forming. Old loyalties are breaking. If Bengal is now slipping from opposition control, it signals something much bigger than just one state. It means the last strong resistance is weakening. And if that happens, then the idea of BJP's complete dominance may no longer be a debate but a reality. Is this control or democracy at work? But here's the real question. Is this a takeover or simply democracy in action? Supporters of BJP argue, this is the will of the people. If voters are choosing BJP again and again, it means they trust the leadership. They point to development projects, global recognition, infrastructure growth, and strong governance. On the other hand, critics say, when one party becomes too powerful, democracy itself is at risk. They talk about reduced opposition strength, media influence, and centralization of power. So which side is right? The truth may lie somewhere in between. The role of leadership. One cannot talk about BJP's rise without mentioning Narendra Modi. His leadership style is unique. Direct communication with people, strong speeches, and a clear vision. He has built a personal connection with millions of voters. For many, Modi is not just a politician. He represents hope, pride, and national identity. But at the same time, critics argue that such strong leadership can overshadow democratic balance. The future of Indian politics. So what happens next? If BJP continues its expansion, India may move towards a single dominant party system. If opposition regroups and fights back, we could see a new political wave rising. Bengal in this context is more than a state. It is a test of India's political future. Will it remain a land of diverse political voices? Or will one ideology shape the entire nation? Ending, powerful conclusion. India is the world's largest democracy. And democracy is not just about winning elections. It's about balance, debate, and representation. Whether BJP's rise is seen as strength or concern, one thing is certain. India is changing, and 2026 might just be the year that defines its political future for decades to come. Final line, call to action. So what do you think? Is this the rise of a strong nation or the fall of political diversity? Comment below. Because your voice still matters. So what do you think? Is this the rise of a strong nation or the fall of political diversity? Comment below. because your voice still matters.